On this week's episode of the Heating Up Podcast, Week 3 is almost in the books. We've still got Monday Night Football ahead of us, but hopefully that will wash out the awful taste left from Sunday night. Giants gave me a little flicker of hope before crushing it like they always do. The Cowboys are starting to look like a hot pile of dog shit, and the Bills just keep on rolling. This week finally brought some upsets that everyone had been waiting for, and we'll break them all down before moving on to our early preview and picks for Week 4. Finger crossed those games are a little more joyful. And, of course, we wrap it up with Heat Check. So lock in, and here we go.
Hello, friends. I'm Jim Nance, and I'll welcome you to a tradition unlike any other.
He's heating up!
How about this, Cowboys?
Yeah! He's on fire! Cristiano Ronaldo! Sensational! Boom shakalaka!
You believe in miracles? Yes! There it goes! See ya!
He's heating up!
Trying to get open, fires away!
Fire! It's over! The Bulls win at the buzzer! Touchdown! Unbelievable!
Welcome to this week's episode of the Heating Up Podcast. As always, I'm Sasha here with my wonderful co-hosts, Sara and Mike. And Week 3 was not a good one for Sara or I. This was very, very tough. And we're going to start with Sara here because she's unfortunately got to run. But we basically held her at gunpoint to get her Cowboys takes here. So we want to make sure you're doing okay. I think this is more of a wellness check than anything else.
Does this mean I don't have to talk about the game?
We I kind of saw it right away. I was like, uh-oh. He didn't pay his internet bill again. I think he's
I paid
out.
it. I heard you.
Oh, he's
I just heard that part. It kicked back in. I think I've had too many work things open. This is terrible. But basically I said, Sara, I think we held you at gunpoint. We need to get your Cowboys takes. I know you need to go, but we basically we need to hear what's going on. Are you okay?
No, I'm not okay. I am, for me, George Pickens crashing out on the sidelines. That is all I think of Cowboys Nation right now because yesterday was rough. I know you're feeling it too, Sasha, but this was a scheduled win for us. When I went through the season and I penciled this in as a win. So that always hurts when you're like counting on this one. I don't know. 2-1 sounds a lot better than 1-2. We're going against the Packers next week, who are obviously not going to lose after they lost to the Browns this past week. Let's be real. So we're in for it next week. But
there's no extra motivation on the other sideline either, is there?
Yeah. No, nothing. no bad blood anywhere. So yeah, getting back to this week, a lot went wrong in this game. I mean, I want to say everything fell apart when CD got injured, but honestly, we never stood a chance with our defense. We are making every team look so good offensively. I mean, no offense, Sasha, but you saw Russell Wilson is not who you thought he was.
He was ready to say he was the future of the Giants.
I was. It was happening. That you convinced me. The amount that you built. You're probably doing the same thing to Bears fans right now. The amount that you are building them up, you're like, oh my god, we got something here. Maybe Caleb is good.
Yeah, they should be thanking us, honestly, because I don't know if they're getting a little extra hope after this one, but man, our secondary is absolute freaking trash. We have, cornerbacks are very injured. Trayvon Diggs, he just has not been the same since his knee injury, and it's evident. He looks so slow out there. It's
so like once slow. A quarter, there was a video of him getting cooked. They're just like, well, there's Trayvon, and just getting left in the dust.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, at first it was all these accusations of he shied away from contact, didn't take the big hits, played soft. Now he just looks slow, out of shape, and just he looks lost out there. I mean, I don't know if he's lost or just really that slow, or I think it's a combination of the two. Our secondary looks terrible. Our safeties, Malik Hooker and Donovan Wilson, are very, very, very bad. They talk about looking lost out there. I swear to God, Hooker runs literal circles, in the backfield. The entire game, he doesn't know if he's going forward, backward. It's hard to watch. It's really hard to watch. And I feel like I don't know, we have no pass rush anymore. Wonder why. And I guess all we're really doing, we kind of defend the run a little bit, but who cares when you're giving up these many points? I mean, that's negligible at this point. Eberflus, is it too early to call for a firing? Because I want it. I want him done. He went up against the Bears, the team he was the head coach of, and he still couldn't game plan for that. I feel like that's bad.
He's developing Caleb Williams.
Apparently from afar. Yeah, I know. Does he still have something going on there? Because he's so bad. I just can't with his like poofy peacock hairstyle on the sidelines. It's like,
It's bad.
oh, it's so, he's a punchable face, a real punchable face. And I'd punch it right now because he didn't make
I'd love to see it.
I'd pay
I would.
a lot of money to
I think
see
you
that.
could take him.
I totally could. He's like
He's
a
scrappy.
big, like, what's a
He's
Big Bird? He
soft.
kind of looks like Big Bird, but he's not even that tall, but like his little hairdo looks like a Tufts kind of that. He's just, yeah, I could take him for sure. But I'm so over it. He makes no halftime adjustments. I feel hopeless in terms of our defense. I really do. I think we honestly are the 2024 Bengals. We are the equivalent of the Bengals last year. We have a pretty high-powered offense with literally no defense whatsoever. I see you guys both making faces.
Okay.
But I feel like
I guess
our
I kind of
offense-
see. I mean, you guys,
Dak
they
is
went on a
playing
great
well.
run and they figured
He's
something
been
out on
forced
defense.
into some tricky situations. I
they
feel like,
kind of made it.
especially in this game, I guess, because we were playing from behind. Sasha's frozen, so he can't talk trash to me right now. But
I just like his face. I love when his face gets stuck. I just
but we,
I hate
mean,
it so much.
well, if CD's actually injured, our offense, who knows? I don't know. But all things
How about
considered,
him coming back in? Hold on, came back in, ran one play,
Tried.
blew everybody's player prop bets. By doing that.
I know he had to try. He was laying it out there. He gave it his best to see.
He had to try because FanDuel and DraftKings said you have to go out there and run one route and then be like and then get out of there.
Wait, what? I missed that. What happened there?
So there's all these new clauses or whatever that these sites do that, like, if somebody only plays in the first quarter or X amount of I forget, I don't know the exact bylaws of it, but basically that they'll refund these bets. And so he comes back out there and runs another snap in a later period in the game, and that totally negates
voided all of the
And
outs.
What do you think? They probably a lot of money on CeeDee Lamb props today.
Oh, could have been, I guess. I don't. He clearly wanted to get back in there. Like, he is that knot on his ankle was pretty gross.
He's a dog. Yep, I know you were gonna say it.
The knot on his ankle was terrible, and he tried.
Yeah, he tried. He could have done it on the sidelines, though. He could have done like a little like juke and run on the sidelines. He didn't have to go out on the field to test that. It seemed like he went out there and he immediately was like, "No, this is not happening." So, yeah, disappointing to see, but I mean, it's just bad. It's just all bad. I'm looking at my notes here, and it was just I felt really good when we got a 3-and-out to start the game early on. I was like, okay, our defense is showing something, and then it was just ultimate collapse from there. It was just so painfully bad. The fumble early on. I can't remember if it was Sanders or Williams. I think it was Williams who fumbled.
Williams,
yeah.
He had it literally taken out of his hands. It wasn't even a fumble. It was just
sad.
Someone stole his baby.
Yeah, basically.
Snatched.
And he did nothing about it. It was just sad. It's overall, and like I said, our offense is looking like we actually have a solid run game for the first time in several years. Like I think Williams has been an unexpected surprise, like pleasant surprise for us so far. And Sanders, he's something for a second running back. So I feel like, and then obviously Pickens and CD duo had a lot of promise, and Dak's playing well. So like it feels like such a waste for like this offense to just have to go out there and be perfect, which is very challenging to do, obviously. And we have to be in order for us to be in any of these games because our defense cannot make a stop, and we're not getting turnovers either, which obviously is, making everything a little bit harder from that standpoint.
So if your offense is so good, why did you only score 14 points?
Why did the over not hit in that game?
Yeah, please.
I don't know. Don't ask me why I'm asking.
Well, we had a turnover in the red zone, so that's like immediate points right there. Dak had a bad pick later on. Joe Milton came in and threw a pick. Those are garbage time points, though, I know from there. But
I needed the over. It was like a sure thing, and then
early.
No points for like.
And Pickens
2
had
quarters.
huge drop. Like it was just, we were just checking down to Ferguson the whole entire second half of the game, which was just, I don't know, Dak's security blanket basically at that point. I feel like was just like chippy yards. I don't know. Ask Brian Schottenheimer as offensive play coordinator, because we have offensive players. Like we should be putting up more points than we did. I agree.
Yeah, it was what we were all hoping for. It's what the world wanted.
Yeah. So
I only wanted 7 more. Just run the ball once on your garbage time when you're in the red zone.
I know.
To get the touchdown. I mean,
one time.
I know.
Rigged.
We didn't even get to flaunt Brandon Aubrey that much in the game either, too. It was like early on, but I don't know. It was just an overall really bad show. It just had that vibe the whole game. I was like, we're not winning this. Literally
Mhm.
after the first quarter, I was like, this is over. Like the Bears are feeling themselves. Ben Johnson pulled out like a few trick plays on his car just to probably like brag to Eberflus and show off, and it worked. It worked. So they won. They won this battle.
Weren't they debating sending Aubrey out for like a 70-something yarder?
Debating. Did not. They should have.
I know. Why not?
I don't know. I don't. At this point, what do we have to lose, right? Like,
And also because they know we have that bet about the longest
Yeah, that
field
would have
goal.
been by 5 yards. I'm saying this was like they're like, could he hit from 70? I don't know. I'd love to find out.
Right, you're getting blown out. Turn it into a circus act. Fuck it. Let's see what he can do.
Fire one off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come see the bearded lady.
mm-hmm. I
So,
know.
well, Sarah, it was basically while I was watching that game that I knew the Giants were going to win. I can kind of join and share in some of your misery if that's all right.
They lost.
Well, I knew the Giants weren't going to win.
It
Okay,
sounded like
I'm
you
sorry,
said we're
sorry.
gonna win.
Right. I was just making sure. I was like, hey, dude.
I was like, delusional.
Yeah.
I don't know when you turned it off.
No, I knew it was precisely at that moment when I was watching the Bears kind of at will do whatever they wanted. I was like, oh no. Like I've watched this Bears offense. The Bears offense looks terrible. Now against the Cowboys, they're looking amazing, putting up 31 points. Russell Wilson is not that game. Russell Wilson is more like week 1 and the entire last season and everything Mike has warned me of for the past.
Before that.
Right. Everything that I've been warned of and that it was all going to happen. So I had already bolstered my defenses up to be hurt. I didn't even expect to be hurt as bad as I was. It was hard to watch. I ended up spending the time trying to just find any positives to focus on. But I think I'm officially out on watching the Giants until they make a change at quarterback. I
don't
can't
think
do
we're
it.
gonna have to. I think it'll be back in by Sunday.
Yeah.
I want to interject on something quickly too, because I've been dying to ask you this all week, and I feel like we didn't even talk about it last week. Like Daniel Jones situation.
Yeah.
I know we can get to that game later, but speaking of Giants quarterback, how does this feel? First Saquon last year, now Daniel Jones.
They're both 3-0.
Yeah, they're both 3-0. It doesn't hurt as much as I thought it would, to be honest. What hurts me more is the people being like, Daniel Jones was actually, it's like these were the same people that like hated him so much last year that were just like, get him the fuck out. He's the problem. He's a terrible quarterback. Oh my God, I can't believe that they made him the starter. Like they're fucking like they're in for the Daniel Jones experience. And then now 3 weeks in, they're like, I knew he actually like he still had it in him. And it's just like, shut the fuck up. Like, yeah, he could be good. It's like turns out like a good offensive line, a good defense, a good coach. And it's just like everybody likes. I maybe the part that I was kind of going to get to, and we might as well just like let's just open the kimono
Rip the Band-Aid
now.
off.
I mean, Brian Daboll just may not be the guy. All of these metrics of just like I think I saw it earlier today. I can pull it up quickly. There's been 204 NFL head coaches with a minimum of 50 games coaching. He is 186th in career winning percentage. We brought back 10 of 11 starters on offense and the same head coach and the same GM from a team that was 3-14 last year. Like, what the fuck do you expect to happen? And the change you made was Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
It was leading the league in passing.
Yeah. Thanks to the Cowboys defense.
Shout out.
If we got to play the Cowboys defense every week, Russell Wilson would be a first ballot Hall of Famer.
So now you don't want to let him develop. You've seen enough.
I don't care if it's Jameis.
Daniel Jones. Where does Russell Wilson end up next and ends up winning a Super Bowl? Because the Giants shipped him out too early.
Right. He'll go to Minnesota. Or no, he'll go win one and win in the Bengals. Yeah.
Oh, please send him to the Bengals.
That would be so funny. I can't picture him in those colors.
He looked like sad and like lost and like overwhelmed. I felt like he was going through, like he should have had a therapist with him. Like you could see it in his eyes. Like his whole life was flashing before him during that game. Like it's like, this is probably my last NFL game ever. And they're all booing him.
It was pathetic.
He was terrible. I felt bad actually until he didn't get the Giants to cover, which I needed for my fucking bet.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dude, that
5.5.
end, that was the moment. It was
The worst.
red,
That's
the
how.
red
That's how
zone.
his career ends.
The red
That's the
zone
end of his
drive
career.
with the 2.5 minutes left, where you were on the 4 or 5 yard line, first and goal, and I saw somebody tweeted that was the only thing that made me laugh was
Jail.
Security guards were the target on 80% of the Giants' red zone drives. It was fucking pathetic. It was the worst red zone possession I have ever seen in my life. It was 4 throws 20 feet over the nearest receiver out of the back of the end zone. He looked lost. He was late on every deep ball. The picks were horrific. He was literally throwing the ball 3 seconds late and just letting the D-backs just play center field and catch the ball. I don't even know if we had like a throw to a wide receiver until almost the end of the second quarter. They just took Neighbors out of it. I don't even know how much they took Neighbors out of it versus like our whole game plan. The first 3 drives, we just went to running backs. That being said, I'm in love with Cam Scatabo. That guy he's the fucking man.
Not to pile on here.
Yeah.
I do just want to get a couple more opinions.
Yeah.
On that last 4 drive, the last 4 plays there.
Yeah.
First, there's 2 points within a 3-point sub point. So I'm sorry, I'm not beating up on you. Do you think Russell Wilson should be invested? Did he have money on the fucking Chiefs? -5.5? 1.
He's too dumb.
I've never seen
And too
any
rich.
more obvious don't score. 2, Brian Daboll had every opportunity to at least escape a little bit less without blame, except he ran a quarterback's option
With
in the midst of that 4-play disaster.
Yeah.
Russell Wilson's 37 years old.
If you only had a quarterback that was more appropriately sized and had some speed, that you might be able to run that play with.
2. Now, and then 3. Oh, now I got myself upset. What was 3?
We're lost in the snake. We're lost.
3. Scatabo.
Scatabo.
Why is he not on there 100% of the play or 80%? That whole last drive and large chunks of the game after Tyrone Tracy got his shoulder definitely obliterated.
Yeah, he's going to be out a few weeks. Separated.
This guy's a player, like
he's real. He's a real deal,
like a Tourette syndrome Christian McCaffrey, like his twitchy head. Like I thought he had a concussion the whole time, and they literally had to reference it. They're like he's talking to himself, and I'm like, there's something wrong with this guy in a good way. Like I like it, something about him.
Yeah.
How do you take him out for huge chunks? Shout out Devin Singletary, smallest football player I've ever seen in my life. Not even a real my son's almost taller than him.
Bryce Young and Wan'Dale Robinson give him a run. Wan'Dale Robinson looks like a fucking infant out there, but I agree with your
go
point.
See Devin Singletary. You put him in your pocket. It's adorable. Just take him out for 3rd downs. How is he not on the field? This was a guy in college football was playing so much he was vomiting on the sidelines and coming back out to play. Are you telling me it's because he needed to get a blow, or they just can't? That's where I'm like, Daboll showed you that it's him.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because it's like we can't adjust.
Yeah. It's heartbreaking.
That's bad. And the quarterback run, that's like lose your job.
Yeah.
Get out of here, man.
It's horrible. And then but he's going to bring Dart in, try to save his job. I mean, I don't know if it's unfair to put Dart into this situation and expect something from him.
Malik Neighbors called him out. Did you hear him get interviewed today?
Called out Dart or who?
No, the coaching.
No, I didn't hear.
They were asking him about Daniel Jones, and he was like, it's not the quarterback. It was never the quarterback. It's not the quarterback. They're like, well, what is it? He goes, well, I don't know. I don't know. You guys know more than everybody knows more than me. Chewing his gum, like slapping like that, which I don't like. Yeah. There's a lot about Malik Neighbors' attitude that I don't think he's earned it yet. But then at the end, he's like, I don't know, but I'm tired of losing. And it's like, all right.
Yeah.
He's outwardly coming out against his coach.
He wants the fucking way. I get it. You guys, you're competing. You want to get paid. You want to fucking win. And it's, oh my God.
We had him.
We had him. That oh my god, that 50
Mahomes
yard
pulled the fumble out of your linebacker.
that was
hands.
Okay. Oh yeah, Okereke just got
What
his
the
fucking
hell are we
got
doing?
his cookies taken from him. He had the ball in his hands and let little pussy ass Mahomes steal it from him. And then oh my god, the 55-yard terrible fucking pass interference at the end of the second quarter.
So bad. I knew
to
it
just
was
set them
coming.
up. Yeah, it was just so horrible. What's his name is missing kicks and extra points. It's like they're a bad team. That was the only thing that I also took is that the Chiefs are bad. Like the fact that they didn't put this Giants team away and the way that they're not good this year. They're going to have to make serious changes if they're going to compete. They're bad.
I need like a weekly reminder not to add Kelsey to my parlays because DraftKings, they trick you. They like he's always like first listed, like when the top like option on there when you're creating your same game parlays. So you're like forget you. It makes you forget that he's no longer their top target and that he's washed and he sucks and like. Maybe he'll come alive for the playoffs like he has the past few years, but he didn't even do that last year, honestly.
Well, he's not going to be in it.
No, and that's true. And now they're all just like, oh, he does everything else on the field, blocking, blah, blah, blah. And I just like need a weekly reminder to like stop adding him into my parlays because if consistently this year and last year, it has not hit for me. I don't know if he's just not showing up or what. They didn't even look like they were on the same page last night, I felt like. And it just looks very strained out there. I don't know, but weekly reminder not to add him in for receiving yards.
Sarah,
Andy Reid chest bumped him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see that?
Yeah.
Oh, Andy Reid is so he has the same mustache now as he ages as my great uncle out in Colorado did, who just smoked nothing but 2 packs of cigarettes a day. Like he just didn't eat. He just has the same like it's just very dark right here and then goes that like that's it's just a living on a cigarette mustache. It's very funny. Shout out whatever my great uncle's name was.
Shout out cigarettes.
Shout out cigarettes.
They're not. You're right. They're not good.
Yeah.
The Chiefs' offensive line can't block. Mahomes still running for his life, and
which he's also so good at, which is so frustrating. Like we're getting pressure in there, and he's just so elusive. And it's him and Josh and Lamar, and those are the guys when like they're the most frustrating quarterbacks to play against in the league because it's like you get the pressure if you do something right and they still find a way to get out of it. It is just you want to fucking throw up. But go on.
But at least Josh and Lamar, look at me, growth, and Lamar are running forward. They're like aggressively Mahomes is dancing like the twinkle toe shit in between the linebackers, and I don't know if you saw the one play where he went to the sideline and then tried to like fall down, assuming somebody would touch him and he'd get that flag. Yeah. He does that shit in the pocket too. He's just like doing the cha-cha, trying to get somebody to touch him so he could like act like he got killed so the refs throw him a flag. Yeah. And it just takes somebody like you need an Ndamukong Suh type, somebody on the Eagles, which someone's got to get him and be like, we don't care anymore, buddy.
Yeah.
And just rip him, throw him, slam his head on the ground.
Jalen Carter.
Right.
Perfect for the job.
Yeah.
That's what the Giants have like 4 guys that should have done that. Thibodeau should have done that. Dexter Lawrence should have done that. Like Abdul Carter was literally just spying him the whole game. We had him set up. He was barely even rushing him, which I mean, he had a decent game, but like we were barely getting him on the rush. And like our whole game plan was just like Carter, just stop him from running and just spy him over the whole field. Yeah. Didn't even fucking work.
You also had a drive. I'm sorry. I sent you guys a bet. Like I was financially invested in this game. Also, it was one of my picks. So like I really watched this one. Yeah. You had a drive, like you guys were not kicking field goals because of Gano, because that is also tell me you're a bad team.
Yep. It happens every year too.
You can't get a kicker out there.
Same thing happened last year. Yep.
Energy. I literally said that. I was like, did this not happen the same exact time last year? Where it was
exact
like
thing.
Played a game
Primetime game. Primetime game.
And then you put the punter out there, he gets his kick blocked immediately.
It wasn't even blocked. It was like he like kicked it over like into the left guard's ass.
And then you were doing the whole we're going for it on 4th.
Yeah.
And then it was like 4th and 4 in a point where you needed to go for it, and then out of nowhere you punted.
Yep.
And I'm like, well, what there was no
continuity.
Like, you didn't have a game plan, or you didn't stick to your game plan.
No identity. No confidence.
And it's over. It's over.
Ozempic or Pilates is off.
It's over.
It's fucking
I'm out. I'm out. No,
short.
I feel bad for you. You deserve better.
Thanks.
That team is not as bad as it looks. That's a good team in there.
You think?
Yeah, I'm dead serious. You just need something that is capable at quarterback. I don't even need him to be good.
I would kill for your defense for what it's worth. I would.
I would like a few of those guys. A few.
You can't have
Let's not
them.
get
I mean,
crazy.
I'm gonna need somebody to coach. To when we get a new coach, or Jackson Dart turns into the next Tom Brady, Josh Allen. I need somebody else.
Tom Brady. Go with Tom Brady.
Tom Brady that can
More
run.
attainable. More likely.
Yeah, I'm hanging my hat on that. I'm done watching until I know that whatever the table came out today and didn't rule out a quarterback change, but until that happens, I'm done, and I'm just a scattaboo guy.
They can't start. You cannot start Russell Wilson next week. You
Yeah,
cannot.
it was as bad.
The Chargers defense, Khalil Mack's out. Confirmed, broken arm. He's not coming back next week.
That sucks.
It's time. Put Dart in. This is a
Yeah.
defense that you could play him against. I watched a ton of that Chargers Broncos game because there was a lot of going on in the AFC. The defense is good. It's not where Dart can't go in there and play.
I agree. And then you have the
It's
Saints.
time.
It's like this is the 2 weeks where you can try to get him in there. Also, what the fuck are these stupid bringing him for a player or two? It's like Dable's creating this. It's like it's Madden where you have to like build him XP. You got like we don't. He doesn't need XP. Like stop bringing him in for a play at a time. Give him a fucking rep. Give him a drive. Give it like just
let him throw it on one of them. How about a throw?
That too.
How about a throw?
I heard quarterbacks have to do that, right?
I couldn't believe they sent Russ out on that last drive. When he was coming out putting the helmet on, I was like, why is he putting his helmet back on? Like, it's over. And when they bench him, they have to cut him.
Yeah.
You cannot just bench him. He needs to be released.
Get him somewhere else. Jameis
Winston wasn't
backup.
even dapping him up when he was moping over to the side.
Yeah.
I watched the whole
bad.
thing. I was body language. The body language is awful.
Because Jameis Winston's a positive vibes guy. He knows that like he can't. He's met his match.
He would have been
in
a better
Russell
option
Wilson.
tonight.
He's
He
met
would
his
have been a better
match.
option.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
I mean that. I mean it.
The
Look at Mariota.
interceptions. Yeah.
Same draft. Feels like 100 years ago.
That's crazy.
They were the 1 and 2 pick. Mariota's out there getting shit done.
Doing his thing. Ugh.
Ugh.
Well, all right. Well, let's cleanse the palate a little bit, Mike. You all the way back on Thursday. Any memory of that Bills game? Bye, Sarah. Love you.
Bye,
Bye.
Sarah.
Thanks for making me feel better. That Giants recap. I feel
Yeah.
a little bit better.
Had to do that for you. Good.
We'll talk shit about the Cowboys when she clicks
Yeah.
off.
Okay, bye.
Wait, what's your pick? What's your pick? Oh, she's gone.
No, she left it for us. We'll do it. She wrote it down.
Oh. The Bills?
Yeah, you remember
Who,
that
the
game?
Bills? Yeah. Well, I love a game where our fan base and like a lot of people are just like not a great game by the Bills. We won by 10.
Yeah.
On a Thursday night. Wasn't our best game. It doesn't matter. A win's a win. Who cares?
Yeah,
you just like there was a small part of me when Tua was driving to tie the game that like this is a point I always dreamed about getting to with like I'm jealous of people who had Manning as their quarterback or Brady.
Yeah. Where
I was like, man, if they score, it's going to be so sick. How Josh is going to do something amazing and we're going to win. And then they didn't. He threw a pick to Terrell Bernard, and Sasha has the receipts. I literally said he's going to throw a pick to Terrell Bernard.
Yeah, before as the drive started, you called it exactly.
Yep, he has linebacker blindness. Our defense played okay. It's a short week. We've just come off of the Jets game. While it was a blowout, that Jets defense, whatever. They're a team, I guess. And the Ravens game, it's basically been like a pretty intense 2 weeks, and then boom, right into Thursday night, 2 divisional games back to back, and we beat them by 10. And I was more frustrated at the fact that I thought we left 20 points on the board, and we scored 31.
You left some meat on the bone,
and we scored 31.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
I think obviously I don't think you have anything to worry about. I think you can always write off the Thursday night games and division games as weird shit will happen. The frustrating things, obviously as relatively impartial, but I do pull for the Bills. The third downs were brutal. There were a lesser team would have been broken down by those third downs because it was just get the stop, 3rd and long, and then play out of nowhere. And it's just like Tua looks like shit. How does he keep doing this? Like, where the fuck? How are they moving down the field? But we talked. You guys are going to get a lot of guys back on defense. And
no Matt Milano, no Ed Oliver. 2 guys, Michael Hoyt and Larry Ogunjobi, still suspended. Now we're halfway through, 3 more games. Same suspension length as Rashee Rice, who drove a car 103 miles an hour, crashed, and ran away from the scene of the accident. Same length suspension. And Maxwell Harrison, our number 1 pick at cornerback, has been on IR. And Trey White, who did a really good job in the run game, turns out he's a 30-year-old cornerback and he can't go man on Jalen Waddle. I mean, shocker.
Yeah.
And we won by 10. And James Cook is like
So good.
James Cook's a top 5, top 4 running back in the NFL right now.
But maybe top 3. I mean, who else? We got
Jonathan Taylor's awesome.
Taylor,
McCaffrey, every time he can put on his uniform, is amazing. Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs, and then James Cook in some order. I think I put Cook above Gibbs.
Right.
I know Gibbs is electric, but Cook, he's
and
good.
between the tackles, I'll take Cook all day.
Yeah, and Keon Coleman again. I want to keep saying the breakout's coming, but that's just not the way we're playing. It's just not the way we play. Like we get the ball. We've got people everywhere. Jackson Hawes, our tight end that we drafted in the 5th round, is he's the new 6th O lineman, except he's a tight end that can actually go out and catch passes. And I think his role is just going to keep getting bigger. Like he's killing guys,
which is great.
Killing guys, like really. And making great plays. I think there's a bigger role for him. Shakir's really yet to get it going.
Yeah.
There's just so much that I like. Prater had the worst missed kick of his life, so and then got it together.
It missed the whole net.
Yeah, it was really, really bad.
When's Bass coming back? Is Bass coming back?
I don't think they're going to bring it back if Prater doesn't. If he keeps it together, I think it's Prater's job. Our next 4 games are home against the Saints, home against the Patriots, on the road against the Atlanta Falcons that I picked and will never pick again. That lost 30-0 to the Panthers.
Oof. Yep.
And then on the road against those same Panthers before we play the Chiefs at home. So there's a very good shot that we are 7-0 going into the Chiefs game.
That's big. You guys rolling. Is there anything where you previously
win the Chiefs game?
Do you think you need a loss or 2 at all, like in the season? Like shake the
not this year.
No, you guys have felt it before.
No, I think they need to aggressively attack the 1 seed.
I agree.
Because the Chargers also have a schedule that I think they could also be 7-0.
Yeah.
And we cannot give up the 1 seed. That is 1 seed, and we're winning the Super Bowl. That's my goal this year.
AFC comes to the Ralph.
Yep.
That's big. All right. Well, listen, that's a good tidy up of week 3. It feels good. It feels good to at least try to get that taste out of my mouth and looking forward. So obviously we're recording a little early this week. We do still have the Monday night game ahead of us that we can recap next week if anything gets crazy. I'm really hoping for a good game between the Lions and the Ravens. I want a shootout. I want points.
I took the over.
Probably. I mean, I want to take the over, but it just feels like every time I get excited about it, I'm just in a bad mood, man. Don't listen to me.
I feel bad for you, dude.
It was bad.
If we want to have a little therapy session, I've been there with the Bills like on several different times over a much longer period of time than you've been going through it. And that's not to say I've had it worse, but there's a lot of good things with your team. You got to fire your coach. You got to get a new GM.
But then, who do we bring in? I mean, are we bringing in somebody else this year? It's always what? Then we have but then it's the same fucking problem as always. Then you have a new coach with Dart, who with a quarterback they drafted, who is not his guy, and then now he comes in and he's got to work with somebody that's not his, that he didn't draft, and it's a fucking problem. So,
Bill Cowher.
That name doesn't.
I don't know. Everybody always used to say
bring
Bill
the chin
Cowher.
in.
No, I'm just kidding. No, he's like 80 or he's old now. Yeah, I don't know, but it can't be Dable. He's lost the locker room, and I honestly think he's a terrible head coach.
Yeah. Belichick and Jordan.
Ooh.
Come back, homecoming to the
No.
Giants.
Nope. That's not it. I don't know. I'd have to look at the available. I don't even know.
Mike McCarthy.
Just don't take another Bills coordinator and somebody from the Bills front office.
Yeah, I don't need that. I don't need Joe Brady
Mike
right
McCarthy. I know you don't want to hear
now.
that.
Fat fucking Mike McCarthy. Oh my god. He's
Get some soup going on the sideline for his cup.
Baby, you got a stew going. All right, well, let's go into some real games. Week 4. We got a couple good ones in here, a couple big spreads, mostly thanks to your team. But we started on Thursday night in Arizona. Seattle Seahawks go into Arizona on Thursday night. Cardinals at home, favored by 1.5. The over-under is 43.5. Obviously, we're early, and James Conner officially out for the season.
Mm-hmm.
Ankle injury, needs surgery. What am I missing here? Because I guess a little preview for my one of my picks. The Seahawks just continue to win games, and I get that they played the Saints, but like Seahawks look good, and the Cardinals, am I missing something? I'm not believing in them.
You're not.
Okay, good. I'm not. This seems crazy to me.
I feel so great about my Seattle pick.
Yeah,
to go to the Super Bowl, I really do.
Go to the Soupy.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Jackson
defense
Smith
is for real.
Yeah, they're very good.
I'm still getting used to seeing Cooper Kupp out there, which is weird. Kenneth Walker is incredible.
Mm-hmm.
They're Mike McDonald's awesome coach, awesome musician, but that defense is serious. Their special teams is, I think they're like number 1 in the league, like on return yards. Like they just every time it's either a touchdown or to the 50. They're making all their kicks. They're doing everything right. Darnold's good.
Yeah,
I know that he's good, and then but he's a guy that for some reason, if you heat him up the right way, he's really bad. But if not, he's good.
Right, you put him in the microwave a little too long, gets a little weird, crusty edges, like kind of chewy. Yeah,
he's a hot pocket. Like every once in a while, like one of those bites is either ice cold, and sometimes it's hot lava. But then when it's in the middle, it's just like the best thing ever, and you go get another hot pocket.
Yeah. And Kyler Murray is just a Totino pizza roll. It's just the same kind of thing, but just way smaller and bad.
Yeah. He's like one of the little meatballs in the meatball hot pocket.
Yeah. Yeah, look at that cute little guy in there.
Marvin Harrison stinks.
Yeah. He could go somewhere else. You want a receiver, that'd be a guy you could trade for. I mean, they wouldn't let him go.
He dropped a wide open like lob pass to him. He was open. He had like nothing but daylight, and it just fell through his hands. I've never seen
just feel like
it.
He was so good in college. He's one of those guys. He finds a good home. I think he would flourish.
I guess. I think the Cardinals are going to get crushed, but again, I
agree.
It's Thursday.
Yeah, right. Freak shit on the. But this is the same thing.
But the Cardinals were fighting for their lives in this last game, and Seattle beat the fuck out of the Saints. So who's more ready?
Yeah, I agree. I think that makes sense. I think we're both in alignment here. Something seems weird, and we're definitely on the Seahawks. Another early reminder here. Sunday, we got a game in Ireland. The Vikings and the Steelers are playing 9:30 a.m. on Sunday in Dublin, I believe. Vikings favored by 2.5 against the Steelers. The Steelers stink.
Yeah, I love the Vikings.
Love the Vikings there.
Yeah. Aaron Rodgers is not good.
So fucking bad. It's just it was that game again with the Steelers and the Patriots was a hard watch. Just turnover.
How they let Drake May
ugly.
Keep playing after that very visible concussion was something else.
Yeah. The over under 40.5. I feel we're doing. We got the obviously the Lunders were a thing. What do you think? The Dublin unders as well. Double under.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll probably like the over actually. Because I wonder if the Vikings can like blow the doors open again. But all these weird European games, yeah, they're strange. The Vikings play 2 European games back to back.
I did not know that. Ireland and then
They go
London?
to
Or
England.
they're going just staying over there.
Mm-hmm.
That's very Viking of them. They're just going to go pillage the whole
That's
area.
it. Yeah, I just don't see how Aaron Rodgers can do it against his defense. But the Vikings had that weird game against the Falcons. Who that was enough to trick me that the Falcons were maybe good.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not buying I would take Carson Wentz over Aaron Rodgers right now.
Age-wise, I think that makes sense.
I think
Like,
ability-wise.
Just everything right now. Yeah, I get that. I don't like watching him play football anymore. I forget. I keep forgetting that they have DK. For some reason, DK on the Steelers still doesn't make sense to me. He's caught that touchdown. A couple timeouts. Calvin Austin looks okay. Their defense can be good. It's not a fun watch. It's gross football.
They lose to the Patriots if the Patriots don't give them the game.
Yes.
So while we're liking all these things, just remember the Patriots stink.
Patriots are bad.
And they had them.
Mm-hmm.
Ramondre Stevenson fumbled twice. They were driving to potentially tie the game. And on 4th and 1, threw it to, I think, Booty, who had plenty of room to get a first down and then decided to run backwards.
That was Booty.
I mean, that's bad. Mike Vrabel, I don't know, man. I also don't think Drake May's that good either.
Yeah, I imagine you saw the nickname on Bill Simmons.
No. What'd they give him?
Drake Maybe.
Mayday? Yeah, Drake Maybe. It's about to be Drake Mayday.
Yeah.
He's not I don't think he's good. I don't see it. I don't like the way nothing passes the eye test for me in terms of him having a ton of talent. He's very big and strong. He also, this is the second or third game in his short career that I feel like I've seen him get a massive blow to the head.
Yeah, which is, as you've seen with Tua, not good.
Yeah, and his face looks weird in the helmet. He looks like a big baby with a football helmet on.
Yeah, he looks like Dexter Lawrence, but he's 100 pounds heavier. It's just it doesn't fit right. Yeah. I'm rooting for the Vikings. Just let's get the Steelers put them out of their misery and get them off my TV. Starting off Sunday, biggest spread of the year, Saints at Buffalo. Buffalo favored by 15.5. Listen,
whoa,
Mike,
that's a big spread.
you play who you play. Over under is 47.5 right now. Can the Bills score 48 points?
Well,
they
automatically when you're doing the Bills, when you're doing over unders, you start with 30. You take 30 off the board. Bills score 30. So now can the Saints score 18?
It's garbage time. Maybe. It's just if the Bills won't care. This feels like a 33-13 game.
That's the under.
Yep.
You just said it. I like the under because we will take the foot off the gas. We're not trying to get people hurt playing the New Orleans Saints in Buffalo. No way.
Right. I imagine Oliver probably won't be back. I mean, they probably just won't bring
Milano
anybody
will
in.
sit again. Anybody that's got anything will be out. As they should. It's a long season. And we have so also everybody says our schedule's so bad. So we played the Ravens week 1, right? Everybody remembers that. Okay, we do play the Chiefs, the Buccaneers, the Texans, every playoff team, the Steelers. Everybody loves Mike Tomlin. We play the Bengals. Remember Joe Burrow? We play the Eagles. I mean, I don't know what it's a very nice compliment when everybody's shitting on our schedule. It's well, I can't make our division not stink. You have to play 2 games against those guys. That's a rule.
Yeah.
And then what is every other game supposed to be against the Packers?
Yeah. No, I completely
play the Packers
agree.
6 times like everybody else, Buffalo. Fucking rigged NFL. We play both Super Bowl teams and 4 other playoff teams. It's not my fault that they're terrible.
Yeah.
And now, what would play them if they weren't the Ravens?
What would you say if the Chiefs had that schedule?
Yeah, well, I would say
fucking NFL rigged. They want
Taylor Swift. But that's the Chiefs. I'm not talking about the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Don't change the subject.
Yeah. We'll see if Spencer. The Buffalo defense did spare Tua last week, so I feel like they've got a little extra juice in them. I feel like this might be a put Spencer Rattler out for 3 weeks with a head injury kind of game.
Who's their backup? Any idea?
Oh, I did know. Yeah, they had 3 guys that they were all deciding between.
Yeah, he's so good. I don't even know his name.
That's how good he is. Let me see. We got it. Let's talk here for a second.
He's like the
I've got it.
27-year-old rookie.
Brandon Whedon.
No, well, it's a Brandon Whedon type situation.
That's always just what I think about. I'm sorry. What team was it? Oh, the Saints. They are currently backed up by Tyler Shaw.
Yeah, and how old is he?
He is 26.
Rookie.
Yeah, 1999
Yikes.
rookie. Yeah, that's tough.
You think Alvin Kamara is getting hyped to go to Buffalo on Sunday?
Oh,
yeah, me either.
You think maybe? Yeah, I guess actually you guys don't even need him. I was like, maybe he'll stay there. Like, no, you don't. You've got a running back.
No,
you take him.
I'm all set. Yeah, sure.
Brandon Cooks is still playing. Brandon Cooks is still playing.
Yeah, and Chris Olave, God, the way that head injuries and bad things happen in Buffalo, I'm hoping he's okay. I don't want to see that.
So fingers crossed. 15.5 is a lot of points, though. Does he garbage time field goal fucking that up? Yeah, I don't like it, but I wouldn't be. I'm not going to bet that
spread.
I agree.
I'm not going to bet that spread.
Chargers at the Giants. Chargers favored by 6.5. Over under is 44.5 right now. We need to make a change. I don't know if they announced Dart as the starter. Does this line move one way or another?
It's 3.5 right now.
6.5.
It goes to 5.5. Probably a point.
Or just people that just betting. I don't even know if that's a decision that they're making. Or it might just be like people are like, oh, maybe.
I'll have something about this week. I should have said this early.
What?
I love this week for whatever reason. I woke up this morning and cleaned my wounds from some losses.
Mm-hmm.
Looked at the spreads, and I made a 10-leg parlay.
Oh,
I never do that on a Monday.
Right, early before the Monday night game, even.
Because I feel like I have a read on this week for whatever reason with the matchup. So I was just looking it over, getting ready for today.
Finger on the pulse.
Somehow I cooked up a 10-legger. That's not me. And the Chargers, unfortunately, I have them money line in this. Chargers. I have the Chargers to win. I don't know if they'll cover. That's the Jackson Dart.
But they'll win.
Effect.
Yeah, they're not.
Yes,
they're not winning. The Giants are not winning.
No.
I agree. I'm not even going to acknowledge that. I've said everything. Let's get Scatterbo and Dart out there. Let's see what our exciting whites can do together.
Yes.
Commanders favored by 2.5 on the road at the Falcons. You had me convinced that the Falcons. That was one of our quotes last week. Is the Falcons might be good. That was fucking embarrassing. That was embarrassing. I did not see that coming at all. That's not divisional game weird stuff. That was just they threw up a stinker of all stinkers. And whatever the saying is, you're never as bad as you look in your losses, and you're never as good as you look in your wins. This is going to taint me for at least the next day. They could come out and blow the Commanders out. I'm still going to be. I would be afraid betting them next week because I saw how bad they had the ability to play.
Yeah, remember, so 2 weeks ago I said don't tie everything to one team. Careful getting one team in all your parlays and stuff like that. And I could say with the Broncos. So it was the Falcons. I did it again, but when they lose 30-0, you know what? I'm good.
Right, wasn't even close.
Way better than some bullshit. That wasn't even. Michael Penix looked horrendous.
Yeah.
They cut Young Hoku. And then
brought in a worse guy.
Romo came out and just whiffed on 2 kicks in a row.
Yeah.
I don't. You know what? It's not in my 10-game parlay. Because I don't even want to go near the Falcons right now. I don't want to go near the Commanders either.
Yeah.
Because they beat up on the Raiders.
With the back,
I don't know. That doesn't show me anything.
I agree. With the backup too.
Yeah, Pete Carroll, too old to be coaching, obviously. Yeah. Him and Belichick are having the same thing happening right now.
He still looks good, though. He doesn't look his age. Good for him. Spry.
I would say what is the spread?
2.5. Commanders on the road favored.
Oh. Yeah, I'm not touching it, but I would want to say the Commanders, which means you should bet the Falcons. Maybe the Falcons are your trick or treat team that you just can't bet on because every time you think you got it, you're wrong.
It's the opposite. I think
Phoenix is very inaccurate. Like that's my thing. Missing passes, and then they also had a drive going into the half where they didn't have timeouts, and they threw a pass to Darnell Mooney in the middle of the field, and then just didn't get up to snap the ball. That's
so stupid.
Raheem Morris is you're a bad coach, buddy. Bad.
Yeah. I think the only thing I like here is the over. I think everybody's going to say the Falcons didn't score a point, and the Commanders had their backup quarterback, maybe still. The Falcons are going to come out and they're going to feel bad about the way the line opened at 46.5 and is already down to 44.5. So I think people are expecting this, obviously, because they just look so bad. I think they'll come out looking a little better, put up some points, and I think they'll just be. I like the over there.
Okay, I like it. Dome, Mercedes-Benz, fast.
Exactly.
Speed,
exactly.
Points.
Speed.
Yeah.
Up next, we got probably the game of the 1 o'clock slate. Eagles at Bucks. Eagles are favored by 3.5 points on the road, and over/under is 44.5. I am very excited for this game, and I hate the Philadelphia Eagles. They just keep getting away with shit. They looked real bad, real clunky. Got so many bullshit calls. That blocked kick was just abhorrent. I fucking hate the Eagles just ruining my life, and I need
blocked 2 kicks.
I need Baker Mayfield to come and do Baker Mayfield things. He's getting some serious recognition now for his play. Everybody's starting to love this guy, and everybody's forgetting how much they hated him years ago. Always been a Baker guy. Absolutely love him. Still high on the Bucks. My pick was for the Bucks to go to the Super Bowl, and I think that they're going
3-0.
They're going to lose this game, and they're going to use this as motivation to beat the Eagles in the playoffs. So as much I think that the Bucks are going to cover, I want them to win. I'm rooting for them to win. I'm seeing the storyline. I'm seeing just the way that you're seeing this week. I'm seeing the Bucks trajectory for the season. The Bucks are going to keep this game close, lose it heartbreaking fashion, and then beat the Eagles in the playoffs.
I'm not giving you my pick because it's part of my picks at the end of the week.
All right. Well, we'll save it.
A lot of people injured on the Bucks. A lot of people injured. Mike Evans, that didn't look good. Bad
he's not
hammy.
coming. Yeah, I don't think he's coming.
He blew a tire there.
Ibuka is the fucking real deal, though.
He's nasty.
He's very good.
It's a great name to say too.
Emeka Ibuka. And
Bucky Irving.
Bucky Irving's the fucking man.
He's the truth. He's another one. He's a top. Like put him right behind James Cook.
Yeah, he's there. And just Baker, it doesn't matter. It's like albeit
Baker's
it was
really good.
Albeit it was the Jets, but it's like the combination of the Jets doing Jet stuff and Baker doing Baker stuff. It's like you knew he was going to get back down the field after that block kick.
And they started Tyrod.
Yep.
And I told you the Jets were going to be better with Tyrod, and Tyrod did some bad shit, but it's not as bad as at least they could throw the ball. I know he threw a pick 6, but he threw it.
It looked more exciting. I agree.
And the Jets also had the excitement of having a backup, like having Tyrod and being like, oh, thank God. Like the defense was probably like, we could win this.
You always get a week or two of juice out of that.
Yeah. Baker, 3 games, 3 game winning drives. Fucking
some confidence
he
there.
rocks. He rocks.
He fucking rocks. Get him and Scatterbo in the same team. Ooh.
I just hear like heavy metal. I just hear like Ozzy Osbourne's like just jamming out as Baker's just coming in. He just rocks. He's heavy metal. He's metal.
Yeah. He fucking rocks.
Yeah. He rocks.
Oh, good. All right, next game, we got Browns at Lions. Lions favored by 8.5. Obviously, this line might move depending on what happens tonight. Over-under is 45.5. Browns put up some fight.
I told you.
You did.
I told you.
Out of nowhere, absolutely destroying one of my 2 picks in a survivor pool.
Told you.
Out of nowhere, just nothing. 10-0, the whole fucking game, and then just come in, bang, bang, bang. You even told you was like you said you might take a money line. Obviously, your official pick was the plus 8.5.
Yeah,
but you had it. Do they have it again? So are you the Browns whisperer?
No, they're in Detroit. No way. But I have this is the under is a part of this. I have under 45.5, which feels so chalky, but I don't know because a lot of people love the Lions, and I think they're all about to score 1 million points tonight. But I love the under here. The Detroit,
Cleveland.
Cleveland's defense is
real.
There you go. Enough said, right?
They shut down the Packers. Yeah.
Yeah. I think Jared Goff's a better quarterback than Jordan Love. I think Detroit has better talent than the Packers. I don't understand again. I'm same soapbox. What is better about the Packers' pieces on offense than Detroit? Tucker Kraft, Sam Laporta,
I like
maybe Tucker
Laporta.
Kraft's a little better.
I like Laporta. Yeah.
Wide receivers, get
Not
out
even
of
close.
here.
Not even
Amon Ross
close.
St. Brown, Jamison Williams, and I'm sure there's two other guys. Detroit always has like two other guys that like Zay Jones, somebody random
Right.
that's like awesome on their team, and then they have Jahmyr Gibbs and David Montgomery.
Yeah.
They're better. They're better, and Jared Goff's a better quarterback, and he's in the dome.
Indoor cat. I agree.
But I still like the under. But I'm just saying, I think they won't lose.
Right. So maybe bet that now before it goes, or maybe it's going to go up after tonight.
Has moved.
Or if it's going to go up after tonight.
Yeah. Well, I guess we'll see. Yeah.
2 more games in the 1 o'clock window. Both I don't think I want to watch at all. These are the whatever the opposite of palate cleansers are. We have the Panthers at the Patriots. The Patriots are favored by 5.5 points. This doesn't make much sense to me. Over or under is 43.5. I get that the Panthers put on maybe their best performance of the past 5 years since the Cam Newton era.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Patriots, just like you said, Drake May is not the guy.
No.
Favored by 5.5. It feels like too many points for the Patriots to be favored by almost anybody.
I have the Panthers plus points in this parlay. Makes no sense.
Okay. All right. Well, listen,
Home
you're
field
seeing
advantage from a team that has nothing.
That has none.
I don't see it.
That has none.
Oh no, it's the Patriots. It's 38-year-old Stephon Diggs.
Yuck.
They stink.
They're
They
bad.
stink.
I agree.
The Panthers also stink.
Yeah.
And I have it at 4.5. I don't have 5. I bet him plus 4.5.
Okay. All right. Let me see. Is that still where it is? You might be moving.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's not a best bet for me, but that one just stood out. Like the Patriots shouldn't be a more than field goal favorite against anybody.
Yeah. DraftKings, I'm getting 5.5 if you want the extra point. We'll give it to you.
Well, thanks a lot, FanDuel. No free ads, you fucks. if they win by 5, I'm gonna have a lawsuit.
And then the last game in the early afternoon, we have the Titans at the Texans. Texans favored by 6.5. Over under is 39.5.
I'm addicted to betting the Titans.
Cam Ward's trying. He's trying.
I have
out
him
there.
plus 7. I took him plus 7 in this.
I kind of like it. I hate the Texans.
I hate CJ Stroud.
I don't know if you've
CJ
rubbed
Stroud.
off on me. I don't know if his face has. I really hate watching that team. Their defense is good. Their offense stinks, and I hate. CJ Stroud is. He's just so unlikable. I think it's just his face. I think it's just looking at it. He is yuck.
Well, he's got a pouty attitude, and he has no like big drive, and it's always like horrendous play after horrendous play or interception.
Yeah,
and this has been for 18 games now.
Mm-hmm.
There's more evidence that he stinks than that he doesn't at this point.
Yes,
they're 0-3. They're not going to the playoffs. They're bad.
I don't hate Titans money line plus. Oh, but the Texans 0-3 is
that
tough.
coach is so fucking bad. This is why I'm an idiot, because God, if there's ever a Texans get right game, but
right, that something at home, divisional opponent, rookie quarterback.
Market. This is going to be. I'm going to go 9 for 10. My Titans plus 7 is the one I'm the most nervous about.
Plus 10. You did a little tease.
No. I'm saying 9 out of 10 are going to hit of the picks I made.
Okay.
This Titan one's going to be the one that gets me.
Maybe we get a ghost leg or something so you can protect against that.
I don't know. I'd be happy to lose. You know what? Because I love the Texans. The Texans, they have no running backs. They have Nico Collins. They have no offensive line. They might not have a quarterback.
They got nothing. It's just their defense.
How does a defense keep getting up for these games? Remember what I was telling you, when the offense is just they're the lowest scoring team in the league.
Yeah.
It's really hard for the defense to keep wanting to go get their brains beat in for that.
I agree.
And they know it by now. They know it.
Yeah. I agree. That makes sense. Moving on to the afternoon, same deal as last week. They load us up in the beginning as always, and then I think we got 4 games in the afternoon, at least 1 in the morning. We have the Jaguars at the 49ers. 49ers favored by 3.5. This is another one that feels low to me. And then the over-under is 46.5 now. 49ers keep winning. I mean, they won't cover. They won't win me any bets, but they just keep winning. And the Jaguars... I'm officially out on Trevor Lawrence.
I can't give you my pick. I will say, if this gives you any sort of hint, Nick Bosa's now hurt.
Yeah, tore his ACL out for the season.
Did he?
Yep.
That came out?
Yeah.
No way.
Yep.
Oh, breaking news. Jeez, you could have braced me a little bit.
I'm sorry. I thought you were saying
stinks.
There's that, and then what was the other one? I mean, we saw that one already. It was for the Chargers. Najee Harris Achilles was the most clear Achilles.
God
yeah, that's official. But yeah, most clear Achilles pop I've seen since.
Did you think
Kevin
it was a
Durant,
trick play for like a second?
Where he went down like that?
Did.
Yeah.
If that was if that was the Bears, I would have been like, that's a trick play. Also, sick idea for a trick play.
Fake injury.
Have the running backs go down screaming, blood curdling. Meanwhile, it's like first down.
Yeah. Yep, that was the test. Oh, and the other, obviously changing gears completely, Fred VanVleet torn ACL, may be out all season for the Rockets.
What?
Yeah. A devastating, potentially season-ending loss.
Where'd he do that? Was he playing like Rucker Park or something?
the Jabba Chamberlain on a on a trampoline with his kid.
I guess the NBA is like almost back, huh?
Yeah, there was already preseason hockey was already playing.
This is the part of the year I'm so into football that like nothing else exists.
Right. You forget like, oh,
every once in a while I see an Aaron Judge home run. I'm like, oh right, baseball's still happening.
Yeah. You could just have a whole different toy now.
Mac Jones, I think that's probably the end of the magic. That's all I'm going to say. We'll talk about it later.
Okay, all right. I'm
enough.
interested. I'm interested.
He played on the Jags.
Yeah. Oh, little get right.
They know him. They know him.
They've seen him. The 3-0 Colts are visiting the Los Angeles Rams off that heartbreaking loss by the Rams at the end of the game. Rams are favored by 3.5 points at home. The over-under is 48.5. Who would have thought absolute matchup of the Titans here?
I know. I'm going to keep betting against the Colts. I'm going to let you know when I stop and when I've like taken enough medicine.
Yeah.
This can't be happening.
It very much is.
He can't keep doing this to us. Daniel Jones, it cannot be Daniel Jones versus Josh Allen in the AFC Championship game. I just can't. I can't see. Can you see that?
No, I cannot.
No.
But just in the way that the cosmic world would just ruin me, it would be Daniel Jones against the Eagles in the Super Bowl, and it would just be the way that I couldn't. I guess I would. No, that's an easy one. I'd have to root for Daniel Jones. But
yeah,
it's not even close. But the Rams are very good. I think that I don't know. I guess they just let them off the hook. It was obviously they played the Super Bowl champs, and the Indianapolis Colts are not the Philadelphia Eagles, and I refuse to believe it.
This might be the last game. If they can turn around and do the same shit for one more week, I might come on here next week and just tell you, like, all right, like I submit, they're good. But
you were the number one Steichen stan going into last year.
I know,
and it turns out he just was forced to start Anthony Richardson. He had to play Anthony Richardson.
It's 3 weeks. I need a little bit more Daniel Jones.
Okay.
First.
When are we reconvene? How many week 5? Week 6?
If the Colts take care of business here,
this is it. This is there for real.
I'll say it. Line in the sand. This is it.
Okay.
They're good. If he can deal with Jared Verse and Sean McVay and now 3 weeks of tape with a coaching staff that probably watches tape 24 hours a day with the Rams. Yeah, he's legit. And if the refs just called one false start on some of the bullshit Eagles tush push, the Rams probably win that game.
Okay. All right. This is a Rams game. I like this. I'm very much I'm going for the Rams on this. I'm not believing in the Colts. I've seen enough Daniel Jones. I went through the experience. 4-0 is crazy.
You've been hurt before.
I have. I'm not just going to let him back into my life like that.
No.
Bears at Raiders. The line opened at Bears favored by 1.5. It went to now the Raiders are favored by 1.5. Over under is 47.5. What have the Raiders done? Game of the year?
Game of the year. I'll give this one out. We could talk about it later. The Bears money line. Game of the year. Put everything you have on it.
Okay. I'm in. You've said enough
because
I believe it.
They're good. Ben Johnson. They're good.
Are they good or did they just play the Cowboys?
No. Well, no. Well, okay, but you have the Cowboys in black and silver now. So they suck too on defense.
Yeah.
No, Ben Johnson. They're going to win this game. I think they're going to kill him.
Double team Max Crosby and then just go Roma Dunze touchdown.
Yeah, Luther Burden got into it. The guy that there was like, this gadget guy, and it was like, well, he did a bunch of gadget shit and looked amazing. Colson Loveland started catching passes. Everybody hates DJ Moore, but he's still out there.
Yeah.
And DeAndre Swift looks really good.
He is.
And their defense is pretty good.
Tremaine Edmonds. Shout out.
Tremaine, 27. He's finally coming into his own.
Is he 27?
Yeah, we drafted him. He was like 19.
He looks
like the youngest
36.
draft pick like ever.
I thought he was the same age as like those Micah Hyde. I thought he was like
it's
at
like
least
Greg
30
Oden
something.
type syndrome.
He's got a huge hog that he took a picture of in the mirror.
Let me tell you, I've been right up and close with Tremaine Edmonds. I would not be surprised.
The bat that guy's got.
All hog, all nose with that guy.
Shout out. I completely agree. I don't understand how this line moved. I literally saw this line and thought somebody got injured that I didn't see. So I am 100% with you on that.
Ben Johnson's going to work him.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm in on Ben Johnson as a coach.
It happened now. Did you feel? Did you still feel that way through the first 2 weeks?
Yeah, I think it was just all building to him hopefully like breaking through with Caleb. And I think like Caleb had enough success there where it's like, let's not forget what everybody thought about him coming out of college.
Right. The surest thing it was since Andrew Luck, the surest thing we've got. Yeah.
And even in Caleb Williams' worst times, he wasn't showing the same kind of bust potential like Lawrence was. Yeah, well, he probably was in the locker room with his boys. But great Antonio Brown tweet. I can't talk about it, but you saw it?
I did.
Really
I know
funny.
exactly what you're talking
Real
about.
funny.
Yes.
AB. He kills it on Twitter. Funniest
really
account
does.
going. The Caleb Williams never showed like where Trevor Lawrence would have some throws and it would be like, what's going on there? Caleb Williams, it was like no protection, and then he was spooked, and then he had a horrendous, maybe the worst coach of all time, Ed. Then it was 2 weeks of like, the bad man had hurt me and I don't trust anything. And then this game, it was a get right. And like, dude, the throws he made and the plays he makes, like he's got an electric arm.
Yeah.
He's very talented and he's fast. And nobody wants to tackle him because he's going to try to kiss him.
Get his nail paint on you. Nail polish.
I love the Bears in this game. I don't get it.
I do too.
I'm prepared to be way wrong, but Geno Smith, I'm not buying that.
I've been out on him. He's burned me a lot. I've been waiting for him to write back, and I'm hoping he finally is.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah.
The cherry on top of the 4 p.m. slate Eastern. Ravens favored by 2.5 points, visiting the Kansas City Chiefs. Over under is 48.5. Obviously, some of these lines could move after tonight. You never know, injuries, whatever stuff. People are always very reactionary. Is 2.5 enough points with how bad the Chiefs just looked? Have looked all season.
I got to see the Ravens tonight.
Really get a measuring stick against the Lions.
Yeah, and the Ravens are very injured. Kyle Van Noy's out. Oh my God, one of their cornerbacks is out. So they've got some guys missing. I still know Isaiah Likely for them.
Mm-hmm.
Mark Andrews has disappeared.
You guys
probably
broke
still
him.
hate him from last year.
Yeah,
we did. My wet dream is the Lions pound the Ravens tonight, and then the Ravens pound the Chiefs next week. Cinema. Give me that.
So
I'll be rooting for the Ravens, believe it or not.
No, that makes sense. I get that. It's the Chiefs are still the boogeyman.
Got to put them down.
Right. You've proven to have beaten the Ravens already this year and in the playoffs. The Chiefs are the fucking one you want to put them out of their misery.
Yeah, we see the Ravens anywhere. It's a win.
Right. Doesn't matter.
Anywhere. Don't matter.
So I agree. The 2.5, it feels like there's still just a little bit of lingering. Well, they're the Chiefs. But from everything I've seen this year,
the Chiefs,
they're not the same team. They're not on the same page. Everybody's just like they'll get right. They'll play themselves into the season. But what if they don't? What if Tyquan Thornton is not the guy? What if nobody?
Kareem Hunt getting like the lion's share of the snaps over Pacheco's got to be a little alarming.
Yes, I agree. And maybe one of the softer throat slash 15-yard penalty calls I've ever seen. That's so stupid.
Yeah, he made the kick though, right?
Nope.
Oh, he missed it?
Yeah, he missed that one.
Yeah, see that is bullshit.
Yeah.
See? I'm not just totally biased. That's bullshit.
Yeah, it's so stupid.
I say let him do whatever. I agree. I never understood all that. Let him.
The defensive players aren't even fucking looking. They're walking back to the sidelines. They're not watching them celebrate.
Yeah. I mean, if he pulled a knife out,
that'd be sick.
15.
Instead of the Joe Horn Sharpie, he's got a knife.
Odell Beckham crawling around pretending to piss on the.
Was that no? That was DK. It was DK, right?
No,
in college,
Beckham did the dog. No,
he might have. Oh yeah. I think DK did it in college first. Yeah.
What a weird. Also, just should we change the pass interference rule in the NFL to being just 15 yards? You had it come to bite you in the ass.
Right. That's why I feel like maybe I can't be the mouthpiece for this right now because it just seems like it
benefits
just
me.
Hurt
Josh
by
Allen
it.
could throw it a mile.
Right.
I don't like it. I feel like it's cheap.
And especially with most of those ones that are so long, it's like that ball is so fucking underthrown anyway that
the receiver's looking to make contact. That's their whole job out there is to run into Joe Flacco. I mean, still in the NFL because of it.
Yeah. Just underthrow a ball a little bit, have your receiver know what he's doing, play back towards the ball. I mean, defensive back is the second hardest position to play in football. You have to fight all those rules. It's brutal. I agree. It would change a lot making it 15 yards. I kind of like that. I like that a lot, actually. But they want more points.
Make some provision to it. You call it like the lob rule or something. Where it's like anything under 2 minutes, and it's just I don't know how you would do it, but you put like a lob provision in there where, like when it's these bullshit, even if you do it anything under 30 seconds,
and
it's like lobbed, whatever, 15 yards is still gonna so the cornerback can't maul when it's, and then they'd have to, I'm rewriting the rule book here, but it would have to be something where it's completely unintentional, and then you'd have so many people arguing about it.
Right.
It's not a spot foul in college.
Right. I think 15 yards seems fair. Because giving somebody, a 50-yard penalty, but that's it, written as the part of the rule, it does make sense. It's like this was a play that could have been made, so we're giving them the benefit of the doubt of what. But that's all penalties. It's like if there's a hold on something that broke a defensive hold that would have stopped a 100-yard play, a 50 run, you don't get 50 yards for what would have happened.
And just look at the nature of that throw that Mahomes made, for example. That wasn't a throw where he was leading the receiver and the receiver has an instant line to the end zone. This was an arm punt with the hope of a penalty. It was never really in the hopes of completing it.
Yeah,
and
this was not. Yeah,
it's like worst case they pick it and Russell Wilson comes out and dirts a couple balls and we go to the halftime. Best case, this guy goes and fishes for a penalty. Yeah. When you're not trying to get the pass completed, I think that's a problem.
I agree. You've convinced
Chiefs,
me.
They're ruining football.
Fucking Chiefs. Fuck you, Pat.
Damn it.
Moving on to the Sunday night game. We're waiting all day for it. Packers at Cowboys. Micah Parsons return. Packers favored by 6.5. The over-under is 47.5. There aren't enough points in the world to scare me away from taking the Packers in this game.
I love Dallas.
Love that. You said you're seeing it. What the fuck are you seeing here?
They're also not in this. This is separate because I'm going to roll some of the shitload of money I win from that into the Sunday
Okay.
night. I'm not so, again, I'll go back to it. If CeeDee Lamb is out, I'll think about this harder.
Okay. Is it the points?
Yeah, it's the points. I don't
Okay.
love Dallas money line.
Okay.
Although I kind of do.
Now that I've said it out loud, kind of do.
I just think you can beat. When did Jordan Love become? I don't understand. He hasn't earned any of this. That's all. There's my analysis. I don't think they're as good on offense as everybody thinks they are.
Okay.
And
But you know how to make.
They're really good on defense. Well,
you know how to make an offense look good.
Good defense. Yeah.
No, play the Cowboys.
Oh, right. Yeah, I know, but Jordan Love is just dumb enough to get like really excited for that and throw 2 picks.
Prime time, do something stupid.
Yeah, he's just a guy. I think there's a little bit of like knucklehead in him.
Yeah.
Like he just thinks he's like better than he is.
It's not going to be one of my picks because it's prime time and it's a touchdown. But I fucking love the Packers there. I know everything you just said. I'm hearing it.
Haircut.
I get it.
We're back to barbershop.
But it's the Packers coming off of that loss, a little extra juice here. I think that they're not taking their foot off the gas, and I just don't know if the Cowboys got it.
Tattoo bet?
No, not on this.
Don't love it that much, then, do you?
I guess not. Do you? You got a tattoo bet?
No.
Okay, all right. Maybe one this year. Maybe one this year.
I like a low scoring Cowboys win.
Well, it's just the complete opposite of what's been going on in the Cowboys games.
Yeah, football.
Yeah,
it's football.
Doesn't make sense,
buddy.
Right?
That's
Nothing.
Right.
Okay.
I'm seeing the board week 4.
Oh
buddy.
my god! All right, we're gonna put a pin in this, and this is where we cut to in week 4, where things have gone great, or things are bad. We're under a bridge.
Sarah's just hung herself.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if you can say that on the
on the airwaves.
All right, never mind.
Never mind.
Cut that.
Yeah, hung out with her friends.
Yeah.
2 games on Monday night. We got an early one Monday at 7:15. Jets at Dolphins. The Dolphins, the Miami Dolphins, favored by 2.5 points. Over under is 45.5. It's hard seeing a minus next to the Miami Dolphins, but if any team can do it, it's the Jets.
I like the Jets.
I do too. I hate the Dolphins here. I hate
the
team
crumbling. They're crumbling.
Sad. Couple primetime games in a row. The Jets need a win. They want to get Aaron Glenn off the schneid, and the Dolphins are just waiting to die.
Yeah. I'm also, guys, you're a sick person if you bet in this game.
This is a bad one. Thank God we've got a second game here.
It's a Monday night. Go eat dinner with your family. I'm not watching that shit.
This is a
I'm
good
not
one.
watching it. I mean, I'll keep it on because it's my division.
Yeah.
I want them to tie. Would be the most hilarious.
This feels like a tie game.
0-3-1 for both of them.
It's so ugly on the bottom there.
That'd be nice.
I could picture that. Can we bet that? I'm sure we can, right?
I like Breece Hall to have like 150 yards and 2 touchdowns.
He needs
Something like
that.
Yeah, that'd be the only kind of fun bet that I could use
Okay.
from all my winnings. Knock on wood.
Yeah,
earlier.
I could do that with all my winnings. Yeah, I sent you this on Instagram. I don't know if you saw it or not, but the Dolphins they need a coaching change bad. It's just the vibes are so horrible. It's very similar in Premier League. Also, you can acknowledge I haven't been talking about it. The Manchester United have been playing just overall pretty bad. They did win this week, but there's just been talks about it. Like so many people want the coach fired. So some Man United fan just tweeted, I don't care if I get fired. Charlie Kirk had it coming. My name is Ruben Amorim, and I'm the manager and head coach of Manchester United. So somebody needs to be doing this for Miami. I don't care what they say. Also, my name is Mike McDaniel, and I'm the head coach of I'm the head coach of the Miami Dolphins. He needs to be gone. Aaron Glenn is on the opposite end of that. I don't know if he's long for this world either. I'm not convinced he's a good coach, but I do think he's more motivated than the Dolphins are.
He was dancing up that sideline, and it was like, dude, you're the only person in the world who doesn't realize what's about to happen to you.
Yeah. You don't see this coming.
You're up one. Like, it's
you're
over.
so drunk.
You're about to lose, dude. Yeah. It's not
poor
enough
guy.
time.
Yeah. He's just looking for anything to get excited about. And then the last Monday night game, we have Bengals at Denver. Denver Broncos favored by 7.5, over under 45.5. One of my heat checks is in this game, so I'm not going to say my pick, but I do think that this is going to be a good game.
Okay, well, I can't wait to see your side on this. I gotta think because the Bengals looked really terrible.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing about Denver that really excites me right now.
Yeah,
nothing.
Me neither. People were so high on them, including myself. I was very high on them going into this year. Very it just didn't make sense.
Unbridled passion, unbridled joy.
A lot of hope. I think it was
kind of stinks.
Yes, he's not been good.
He's not that good.
Courtland Sutton's looks pretty good, but other than that, I haven't seen too much.
There's a guy I'd love to get at the trade deadline. Oh,
you like yourself a big guy like that, big cut.
No room for him on our team. We're all set. We're ready to go. Got Gabe Davis if we need that.
Oh right, what happened? Has he even played at all? What's happened to him? Is he even
rehabbing?
Okay.
We just literally pay guys to come work out and just be vibes.
Just hang.
He just runs the aux cord on Thursdays.
It's pretty sick.
But let's flip it. The Bengals are 2-1, and they are still fighting for their season. But Browning was bad.
Yeah,
really bad.
It was a stinky game,
and I don't like anything about the Bengals. I think their coach is horrendous too.
Zach Taylor. Never trust a guy with two first names.
So many. He's like also like if we were in the grocery store in the same aisle with Brian Schottenheimer and Zach Taylor, I'd walk right by him. They're just nothing. They're vanilla. They're like accountants.
Mm-hmm.
not a knock on accountants. Shout out.
Yeah. Also, if you're an accountant in the Valatia area looking for
Also, I might need some. Yeah, I might need to talk to you.
Yeah.
A 7.5 is a lot of points. That's all I'm going to say. Usually, teams don't get their doors blown off twice in a row like that.
I think that makes a lot of sense.
I don't know. He does a lot of dumb shit.
He does.
Being a genius.
He loves dumb shit. He loves dumb shit.
I'm also not betting this one. I'm going to watch both. Obviously, very implications in the AFC.
Yeah.
But they're bad games. These are bad games.
Yeah.
And I have no real solid read on either of them.
It's kind of what they're doing. It's like if we're on Monday, if we're not going to give you a good one, we'll at least give you more of them.
Yeah. How about two bad ones instead?
I guess that kind of equals it. You can flip back and forth, pretend like something interesting is happening. It's like, oh my God, this is almost red zone. I got two of them. Hopefully something fun.
What I would say is, what do we think is going to be? Shitty night. So bet both of the overs.
Right. Points.
Because it's going to happen. Because the NFL,
that's how they do it.
They're going to make it happen.
Good. Well, all right. That is the week. I know we're a little early. Some lines might move, but I would suggest getting in early on some of these heat checks before they do, because I think we got to go. Listen, Mike's seeing the board. He's got he's closing his eyes. He's got the Rain Man going. So I would get in there while we can. That being said, tough week for the team. Sara is now 0-4. I went 0-3. I went 0-3 last week. Mike went 2-3 on his 5 picks, 5-5 overall. So you are now 500.
I got fucked by the Giants, sir.
Yep. Yeah, you did. So did I. And the Bills couldn't do it for you either. The New York teams were not.
I was right there.
Yeah, we're not doing it. The Bengals, I thought it was too many points. Absolutely stunk it up. Or no. I had the Cowboys, the fucking Cowboys. I totally read that wrong. And the over in that game also. And then the 49ers, they won but couldn't cover 1.5. So absolute bullshit.
30-0 Falcons, hand up.
Yeah, that was
my bad.
Yeah.
Bad. Sorry.
That's on me.
Whoops. I'm allowed one.
Everybody gets one. But
Road
the Browns,
40.
You did have the Browns though.
Whoops.
If you listened to them
Browns.
and took the Browns money line, you probably ended up on the positives. Sarah's got 3 picks for us. She is taking the Buccaneers +3, which I know. I think that's just the hate pick that I have also. Or that I feel also. She's taking the Ravens -2.5, and she's taking the Rams Colts over 48.5. Sarah's got to get off the snide. She's got to see one of those go through the net.
The Tour de France is like her masters. Like me with the masters, like just stunned, like ears ringing, like when a grenade goes off in a
shell
war
shock.
movie. She's walking around. She has no idea what's going on. She fell down a flight of stairs. She's probably concussed.
I got to get off this 0-3 slide also. So as we just alluded to in that Monday game, I'm taking the Bengals plus 7.5. I think that Browning is not a good quarterback, but I think a backup quarterback going against Brian Flores' defense is a nightmare. And so I think that this line is probably inflated a little bit because of how fucking bad he just looked. I think there's no way he looks that bad again. I think they have a better game plan going forward, and I think the defense, the Broncos defense is not as good as what he just played. So that is that's where I'm sitting on that. I think that I think that line's higher than it should be, and also just the Broncos continue to just disappoint me. So this is both sides of that coin. I'm taking the Seahawks plus 1.5. As we said earlier, that game that line makes no sense to me. I know it's a Thursday game. The Cardinals shouldn't be favored against the Seahawks. I don't care where that game is; does not matter. And then
look who's on the bandwagon.
I'm joining. You talked me into it, and then Ravens minus 2.5. I just watched the Chiefs play. They're a bad team. The Ravens are not a bad team. They're going to win by more than a field goal.
I like that. I like going, just remember everybody, I'm 500 going like 19 picks deep to try to find some winners for us.
What do you got for us this week, Mike? 5-5. You're still 500.
Okay. Game of the century.
Yep.
Chicago Bears money line.
Bears money line. So we get a little extra juice there too.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to give you another money line upset.
Okay.
Jacksonville Jaguars money line at San Francisco.
Think the shine fell off of Mac Jones.
Yeah, they're 3-0. Like they've done the work, and they're pretty close to getting Kittle back. Ayuk's another week away. Brock Purdy's got to be close. They just lost Nick Bosa. I think the Jaguars defense, which is not what I would have predicted, is really good.
Okay.
The secondary and Mac Jones and a good secondary are not. It's not a good mix.
Yeah.
So I like Jacksonville to win this game.
Okay.
I think they're going to put up a fight in the AFC South, North, South,
wherever
the
they're
fuck
in the
they
South.
Play. And so she took the Bucks plus points.
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna help her get a win. I'm gonna take the Bucks money line. Give you another upset.
All upsets here. So all if you're following Mike here, you're getting some vig here.
Yeah. I think I'm telling you, I'm feeling it this week. Usually I'll go with the points. Take this because I think this is they're going to start flagging that tush push this week. They're on the road.
Okay.
Great time to flag it. Baker Mayfield, what a great quarterback to get they're going to discipline them a little bit. Kind of like when the Chiefs last year, when they got Jawan Taylor like 900 times for false starts.
Yeah.
Make an example out of them. I think this is the make an example out of the tush push because otherwise I think people are going to lose their minds.
Right, because they acknowledged it and then they still didn't do it last week, and then now it's all right. We need to draw a line. Yeah,
I'm going to stick with 3. I want to give $1 million, but let's go with 3.
I like that. Just for the people, can we get a tease of the 10-legger?
Yeah. All right. Everybody, this is where you
buckle up,
speed down, or you could just keep buckle up. Ready? Seattle Seahawks money line, Minnesota Vikings money line, under 45.5 Cleveland Browns at Detroit Lions, Carolina Panthers plus 4.5 at New England, Tampa Bay Buccaneers money line, Los Angeles Chargers at Giants money line, Titans at Houston, Titans plus 7, Jags money line, Rams money line against the Colts at home, and the Bears money line.
Okay. So we'll know by Sunday Night Football.
Plus 69,019. I don't know. I don't know if I've ever placed a bet this many picks this early in the week. And I don't know, this might be like, I'll be laughing at like 1:30 about what an idiot I am, or something came upon me as I was just trying to review for this. Cause I've done this for years with you. I never just throw in a huge bet at the beginning of the week, but
no,
I feel like there's some mistakes here.
Maybe not. What if there isn't? What if you're rich now?
No, mistakes with Vegas.
Oh, I thought on your yeah.
No.
There's something we're missing. You
Something's
get on
up.
them early. Sometimes you get on them early. It makes sense. Well, good. I like that. So overall, our picks: Sara is getting the Bucks +3, Ravens -2.5, Rams Colts over 48.5. I am trying to get off that 0-3 stink and go with the Bengals +7.5, the Seahawks +1.5, and the Ravens -2.5. And then Mike is going the money line dogs of the week: Bears money line, Jags money line, Bucks money line. Maybe parlay them. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Not so bad.
You want to get? I'll give you some.
Yeah, let's get a quick odd if we did a parlay. We won't count this against the record, but let's.
Back in the day, that's what I used to give you guys because I was trying to make my way on this show. I had to give crazy
parlay of the week.
Yeah, crazy. Who would ever do a 3-leg underdog parlay? Not me. I'd be 1088.
Okay,
so bet $10,
fat.
win $110. Guys.
That's not so bad.
Oh, I might do that right now.
It's
too.
Beautiful. All right, and then we still got some Monday Night Football ahead of us too. So thank you again for listening. We appreciate you as always. Another good week for everybody that's not a Giants and Cowboys fan. Hopefully things will start to turn around and things get better, but I'm not holding my breath. As always, follow us on Instagram, like, subscribe, share, all the above. We love you. We appreciate you, and we will talk to you next week.
I got a lot of raps, but I'll be brief. I never need a horse, I like the chill. So I drive up in my new Seville. My tribe went down in the Hall of Fame, cause I'm the one who shot Jesse